We are. What's up? Just broadcasting game number 4 today. Huh? They're big. You what? Oh, there you go. Do you know anything about this team?
Me?
Yeah.
Watch a few of their games.
Are they good?
I think they're decent, yeah.
Okay.
They're not
What's up?
great, but
Good. You? Good.
You gonna be able to get through this without Jared?
Huh?
You gonna be able to get through this broadcast without Jared?
Yeah.
I think the series is fine, though. There's one in JV and that's fine.
Okay.
So it's pretty even. It's pretty even game.
All right. Good evening, everybody. We're about to get underway here in Game 2 at City National Arena. And game number 2 of the Vegas Classic Hockey Tournament. A lot of hockey this weekend. And we are playing, this is going to be a crosstown rivalry game against the Faith Lutheran Crusaders. Your Ice Warriors are in their white jerseys. Faith Lutheran is in their dark jerseys. And if Steve Gall's mother is listening, Steve says hello. Hey, Irene, how are you? Thanks for joining. Susan, Jackie, Rita, and Fran. About to get underway here as both teams are having their last-minute pep talk. Hopefully my voice will hold up. This is the 4th hockey game I have called in the last 6 or 8 hours, I should say. Got both my kids playing back-to-back-to-back-to-back games. Vegas Classic. Hey, Gina. Gina, can you grab me a Sprite? Yes, please. Yeah, I see some people staying up late. That's what we like to see, as it's almost midnight on the East Coast. Thank you. All right, your starting line at center is Ian Nixon. Your right winger is Lopez, and Everett is your left winger. Spencer and Robbins. Spencer's going to go after it. Spencer has it, able to clear it. Gets it forward towards Everett. And now Robbins. Robbins sends it over to Everett. Everett has it, and it comes out for an offsides. All right. Nixon has it. Nixon shot left of the net. Everett battling for it over in the corner. Goes back over to Robbins. Robbins tried to center it, just no one's there. Faith is going to bring it out. And that's offsides on Faith Lutheran. All right, coming out is Mikado Welsh. Dominic Mesa and Lavelle, along with Trevor Gall and TJ Hammond. Goes back. Goes over to Hammond. Hammond's looking, sends it over to Mikado Welsh. Hammond has it. Messa's going to chase after it. Goes into the corner. It's at Messa's feet as he falls down. Now Mikado Welsh has it. Macho's battling for the puck, and Faith tries to clear it. Trevor Gall keeps it in. Gall's shot gets deflected. Goes over to Mikado Welsh. Comes back towards Lavelle. Lavelle sends it back behind the net as Macho gets there. Mikado Welsh is tied up, tried to get it out. He gets behind Gall, but Hammond's going to chase after it, and Hammond should get there first. Hammond sends it over to Lavelle. Faith tried to. Lavelle now has it behind the net. And puck is right in front of the net. And whistle is blowing. Little pushing and shoving happening. And I failed to mention Burgess, Jackson Burgess. No, they did not. Jackson Burgess is our goalie in net. Can I stand up here real quick? Because I can't see. There we go. Okay.
I think you were saying that he had.
That's a rough ball.
All right, Calvin Christensen sends that over to Sully Anderson. Anderson sends it high. Goes back over towards Anderson. Anderson gets it over to Christensen. Christensen looks, sends it across into the corner. That will not be an icing as Futrell chases after it. Futrell behind the net. Futrell sends it back behind the net over to Smith. Futrell shot. Pad save. Another shot by Smith. And Faith trying to send it forward. Neutral ice. Gets Anderson. Gets behind Anderson. And great stick there by Epperson to stop that. Epperson loses it. They tried to center it. Goes right to the right of the net. Anderson's going to send it around the corner over towards Christensen. Christensen's able to clear it. Over to Futrell. Futrell shot just right of the net as Epperson goes after it. Epperson sends it high. And now Everett on the ice. Everett gets it into the corner towards Lopez. Lopez sends it right behind the net. Everett with a big body there to knock that kid off the puck. Gets it over to Lopez. Lopez over to Christensen and a save. A couple good opportunities here early for your Ice Warriors. And still battling for that puck. Can't see it over there. Goes into the corner to Everett. Everett has it. Goes back behind the net. Faith is going to come up with it. They send it forward. Takes a bad bounce for him to Lopez. Lopez is tripped, but Everett has it. Everett sends it back to Lopez. Lopez sends it to Everett. Puck is loose in front of the net. And that's a save. Another save. Early saves there by the Faith goalie. Can't tell. That might. I don't know who the goalie is for Faith. Robbins and Spencer defense, and Mesa, Lavelle, and Mikado Welsh. Goes back to Robbins. Robbins shot right of the net. Spencer's going to pinch. Sends it in deep towards Lavelle. Sends it back behind the net over to Mesa. Mesa sends it to, still keeps it, gets it over to Mikado Welsh. Faith trying to get it out. They're not able to. Messick sends it back into the corner towards Lavelle. Goes back. Spencer's going to step forward. He keeps it in. Spencer gets it over to Lavelle. Lavelle back over to Mesa. Mesa has it. Sends it back into the corner. Puck goes high. Goes back. And we got a whistle. Let's see what the whistle is. Don't know. All right. Dominic Mesa in the box for the first penalty kill of the day with 9:20 left in the first. Don't see what the penalty was. There was a lot of pushing and shoving going on. Lavelle, Christensen, Hammond, and Trevor Gall. Trevor Gall has it in the corner. They're calling interference on Mesa. And Faith's shot goes to the right of the net. Hammond has it behind the net. Goes back to the defenseman. He missed his shot. Trevor Gall battling there for it. Puck is in front of the net. Covered up and saved by Jackson Burgess. Christensen at center. Goes back to their defenseman. Save. Great job by Jackson Burgess for that save. Another shot goes left of the net and another save. Trevor Gall with some pressure there. Goes back to the defenseman. That's Lavelle able to get his body in there as he's tied up in the boards. That should be interference. They're not calling it. And good stick there by Lavelle again. And that goes back the other direction. Lavelle's going to chase after it. Oh, Lavelle with an unbelievable amount of pressure. Hammond now with the puck. Gets behind Hammond, but gets behind the net. As they try to center that. That shot saved by Jackson. Nixon going to go after it now. And that pass over to Lavelle. If he has any energy left. 18 seconds left in the penalty kill. Epperson and Anderson are your defensemen. Epperson has it on the boards. 6 seconds left in the penalty kill. And Vegas able to clear it. Your Ice Warriors are at full strength. They send that behind the net as Dominic Mesa is going to chase after it into the corner. Epperson's able to keep it in, sends it back towards Mesa. Mesa is battling for that, centered it. Another opportunity there. Christensen now sends it back the other way, and we have a whistle. And the net is off the stage. 6:58 left here in the first period. 0-0. Anderson and Epperson are your defensemen. Everett, Mesa, and Lopez. All right, Lopez is battling for the puck there as he's knocked off. Gets it over to Mesa. Mesa sends it, or tried to send it back to Epperson. Epperson gets his stick on there, sends it back the other way. Goes back into the corner to Anderson. Anderson has it. And saved by Jackson. Goes back over to Epperson, sends it over to Lopez. Lopez uses the boards to send it around. That's another save by Jackson Burgess. Lopez is going to try to get there. Huge hit by Epperson. They're going to send Epperson to the box. Or was that Epperson or was that Lopez? It might have been Lopez. No, it's Epperson. Yeah. Epperson's going to go to the box. All right, so Vegas, or your Ice Warriors are going to be on the penalty kill again. Spencer now has it. Spencer's tied up and he's tripped. They send that back to no one. Christensen and Futrell are your forwards. Step forward. Christensen able to get a stick in there and break that play up. Spencer gets a stick in there and he breaks the play up. Gets it over to Futrell. They're going to try to dump that, and they do, but Robbins is back deep to grab it. 1:23 left in the penalty kill. Robbins takes his time, sends it. He went after that puck. Jackson, pad save. Great save by Dominic Mesa. We have a whistle. Don't know what the whistle's for.
They had to pretend that something happened. They had to pretend something happened.
Yeah, like what?
He just said you shouldn't have blown the whistle. He just telling them now.
Yeah, like there's no reason that whistle should have blown. All right, 1:08 left in the penalty kill in the phantom whistle. And that deflects off Lavelle. That hits the glass. Robbins is going to go after it into the corner. Robbins is able to clear it. Faith is getting reset up. Fast forward. Send that back. And another pad save there by by Jackson Burgess. Robbins now with the puck. Robbins brings it out. Send it back the other way. Spencer delivering a good hit there. Lavelle sends that over to Robbins. Robbins back to Lavelle. Spencer with it behind the net. Spencer gets it over to Robbins. And good stick there. Vegas able to get it out. Lavelle tried to get it over to Mesa. 6 seconds left in the penalty kill. And puck is going to go into the corner. Spencer's going to take an angle. Lopez now there. Lopez sends it around the corner towards Hammond. Puck goes back behind the net. And we have a whistle. We got a whistle. What's that whistle for? They're going to call Faith. All right, Faith is going to be on the power. Number 39 for Faith is going to the penalty box. No one knows why, but you're going to be roughing. Ice Warriors are going to be on the power play. All right, Nixon is your center. Lopez and Everett, along with Epperson and Robbins. Puck goes into the corner. Goes back to Robbins. Robbins' shot is deflected. Everett sends it back towards Lopez. Gets it over to Nixon. Now over to Everett. As Everett's tripped. Yeah. Now Nixon able to keep it in. Nixon steps forward. Nixon shot and a goal. Your Las Vegas Ice Warriors take the lead under an exceptional shot by Ian Nixon. With 3:27 left in the first. 1-0 in favor of the Las Vegas Ice Warriors. Way to capitalize on the power play. And can I just say what a great shot that was by Nixon? All right, coming out, Christensen at center. Futrell and Smith are your forwards. Hammond's going to bring it in and dump it deep. Trevor Gall is your other defenseman. Christensen has it, gets it over to Futrell. Futrell sends it back over to Smith. Smith centers it. Just barely. Faith trying to get it out. Smith applying some pressure now. Trevor Gall gets a stick in there, and he dumps it deep. They wave it off. Should have been offsides, but they don't call it. Futrell has it in the corner. Gets it over to Smith. Ethan Smith has it. Battling. Puck is right next to the net. Goes in front. Futrell tried to get there. And we have another penalty. Let's see who that's going to be on. And Faith Lutheran, Reed Sullick is going to the box, number 22 for Faith. And your Ice Warriors will have another power play with 2:44 left in the first period. Going Nixon, Everett, Lopez, Robbins, and Epperson. Goes back behind the net. Robbins, that kid doesn't know who he's dealing with. Robbins grabs the puck. Robbins working the stick around him. Epperson comes in to grab it. Epperson's going to bring it out, pass it over to Everett. Everett gets it into the corner and chases after it. Behind the net. Faith tries to clear it, but now it goes over to Nixon. Nixon has it. Working his way to the net. Nixon behind the net. Nixon tried to center, Nixon tries to center it. Shot, but hits Everett. Now they're tied up into the corner. Lopez with the puck. Lopez is working his way around, tried to wrap around, couldn't get it in. Vegas getting some fresh legs on the ice. Burgess is going to send that over to Epperson. Pass forward to Everett. Let's see. Is that offsides? Are they calling offsides? All right. 47 seconds left in the power play. Spencer, Anderson, Mesa, Christensen, and Mikado Welch. Puck comes out, and Christensen tried to steal that. Good pressure there by Macho. Anderson with it. He sends it across the ice. Christensen has it. Mesa brings it into the zone. He's tied up. Shot and a goal. Goal by Mikado Welch. Pass from Dominic Mesa to Mikado Welch, and your Las Vegas Ice Warriors go up 2-0 with 1:09 left in the first against the Faith Lutheran Crusaders in this crosstown rivalry game. All right, Christensen, Smith, and Futrell, Gall, and Hammond. Christensen's going to chase after the puck into the corner. Goes back. Goes over to Futrell. He's tied up. He was actually tripped. They don't call it. Hammond's shot. Hammond's shot is a goal. Hammond from the blue line. And that is a third goal for your Las Vegas Ice Warriors. 3-0 in the first with 52 seconds left. Let's go, Ice Warriors. Coming out is Nixon at center. Everett and Lopez. Hammond's going to have it. Hammond sends the pass over to Hammond. All right. Faith is going to go into the box for another penalty with 42 seconds left in the first period. Your Ice Warriors will be on another power play with a 3-0 lead in the first. 42 seconds left in the first period. All right, Spencer and Robbins are your defensemen. Everett, Nixon, and Mesa. Okay, Goes over to Mesa. Faith is trying to clear it. Faith sends it all the way across the ice. That should be icing. 28 seconds left in the first.
I was watching outside and I was like, God, every time I'm outside.
All right, puck goes back to Spencer. Spencer's shot goes just right of the net. Goes into the corner as Everett chases after it. Everett's tied up there. And Mesa sends it over to Robbins. Robbins shot and a save. Nixon has it. Nixon loses it, and Faith is able to get it with 3 seconds left. Spencer gets a stick in there, stops that rush. And at the end of one, your Las Vegas Ice Warriors up 3-0. We will start the second period with 1:18 left in the power play. What's your thoughts there, Marissa, on the first period? After your son made a great goal from the blue line.
Yeah, they look good. They look really good. I'm not surprised. So I don't know. I'm speechless.
Well, here's the reality, though. There's a lot of hockey left, and we need to come out and play 28 minutes just like we've been playing. But you know what? Come out and kick them right in the gut like we've been doing, and that's the best way to keep the momentum in our favor. Wow.
I love it.
So this is going to be important because they cannot let up.
Yeah, they have to keep the pressure going. Capitalize here. You got 1:18 on the power play. Come up and go up 4-0. That's how you have to keep the pressure going. There's a lot of hockey. Keep your foot on the pedal. On defense is going to be Robbins and Spencer, along with Mikado Welsh, Lopez, and Dominic Mesa. All right, puck goes over into the board. Spencer has it, crosses the blue line, gets it over to Mesa, goes in. Mikado Welch, and that's offsides. Might have been a little close, not positive. Well, all right, I didn't see Dominic on the ground there, so yeah, it's off. It's offsides. Mesa or Mikado Welsh able to get in there and get that pass. He battles for it there behind the net. Gets it over to Lopez. Lopez sends it over to Robbins. Puck is right there in front of the net. And they wave it off. Should have been a goal. They're waving it off. How are they waving that off? The refs are talking. I don't understand how they could be waving that off. Refs are talking. Let's see what's happening here. That should be a goal. They're not calling it a goal. All right, 53 seconds left on the power play. Ref is coming over to the Vegas bench to talk to Coach Kyle. Where's Jared?
He's with the Bantams and Henderson.
Oh. All right. All right. Goes back. Faith is going to bring it out. And they take that shot high. Goes into the corner. Robbins there goes after it. Robbins got it at his feet and kicks it. He doesn't have a stick. Why did they blow the whistle?
I don't know.
Why are they blowing? What is going on? Okay, they're going to call it on Faith. Faith, it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the next 38 seconds. All right. You know, I love these refs. Have I mentioned that? I mean, even though they called it. I don't know. Anderson and Epperson are your defensemen. Lopez, Nixon, and Everett. Everett sends it back to Lopez. Lopez is looking, gets it over to Everett. Everett sends it back to Anderson. Anderson's going to send it over to Epperson. Epperson's going to step forward. Well, he sends it over to Nixon. Nixon has it behind the net. Nixon back to Anderson. Anderson over to Epperson. Epperson shot. It's deflected, goes high. Then Nixon has it. 9 seconds left before the other player comes out. Nixon's going to step forward. Nixon pass to Everett. Just not able to get that to go in. They got a player coming out of the box. They tried to sneak one behind Sully Anderson. Sully got there, though. Anderson sends it around the boards over to Epperson. Epperson's looking. Sends it over to Anderson. Anderson with the pass to Everett. Everett tipped it. Why are they waving that? All right, 12:18 left in the second. All right, sticking with Epperson, Mesa, Anderson, Christensen, and Mikado Welsh. Sends it over to Anderson. Back to Epperson. Epperson's going to take a pass over to Mikado Welsh. Macho steps in. Macho's looking. Everyone's waiting for the whistle. No one saw it. All right. 41 seconds left on the power play. Gets over to Mesa. Mesa shot. Faith is going to bring it out. Hammond's going to apply pressure along with Gall. Puck goes right of the net. Hammond's going to get there. Hammond slows up. Sends it forward over to Christensen. Christensen dumps. Gets it back. Goes over to Gall. Comes out, so they got to slow up. Gall sends it over to Mikado Welsh. Goes into the corner. They wave that off. Gall keeps it in. Misses the shot. Now goes back over towards Mikado Welsh. Macho sends it behind the net towards Christensen. We are at full even strength. Goes back behind the net to Mikado Welsh. He sends it right in front of the goalie. They don't see it. Wow, great job by Macho. No one saw where the puck went. Goes behind the net again. Mesa centered it. Great hit by Christensen. Christensen delivering a big hit. Sends that across towards Gall. Gall's going to try to get there. He's tied up. And saved by Jackson Burgess. All right, wow. Let's play some hockey. 10:41 left in the second. 3-0 in favor of your Ice Warriors.
We're talking shit, TJ.
All right, Spencer and Robbins, along with Smith, Futrell, and Nixon. Ice Warriors slow to get their forwards out. Nixon is at center. And great effort by Futrell with some pressure. And that shot saved by Jackson. Goes over to Robbins. Now it goes back to to Jackson, who's going to cover it up smartly. Vegas definitely your Ice Warriors got to keep the pressure on. I keep wanting to say Vegas, but both teams are Vegas teams. That shot's far left. Spencer's going to get there. Spencer has the puck, and Spencer gets it over to someone. That was Smith. Now Robbins gets it over to Futrell. Futrell brings it out. Smith is going to chase after it. Smith gets to it in the corner. They're going to call it the penalty on Smith or on Faith. That should be a boarding. That should be a 2 and a 10. So Faith is going to go into the box. And let's see what the penalty. I think it is a 2 and a 10. And yeah, no. Not sure. So maybe it's not a major penalty. It's only going to be 2 minutes. The Faith coach is asking for an explanation. And Stevie Wonder could see why that was a penalty. I don't know why he needs an explanation. All right, it is a major penalty. They are sending the other player to the box. It's a 2 and a 10, as it should be. It's a major 2 and a 10. All right. Faith trying to bring it out. Epperson's going to have to chase after it. He's got someone on him. And Everett's able to get there. Everett's going to cross over the red line. Everett brings it into the zone. Into the corner. Gets it over to Lopez. Lopez now goes back to Epperson. Epperson's shot goes just right of the net. Lopez has it. Lopez is looking. Gets it over to Nixon. Goal by Nixon. Wow, wow, wow. Did I say wow? Nixon has had 2 exceptional shots today. That pass from Lopez to Nixon, and your Ice Warriors are going to go up 4-0 against the Faith Lutheran Crusaders here in the second period. 9:25 left. Wow. Unbelievable shot. All right. Goes over towards Epperson. Epperson has it. Epperson sends it around. No, I'm good. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, small. A small one. Thank you. Sorry. Someone was asking me if I wanted a beer. I think, yeah, I want to celebrate. All right, we're going to send that. All right, what's happening? Faith has it at neutral ice. Goes over to Mesa. Messa's going to cross over the red line. He brings it into the zone. Messa's going to send it into the far corner as Tate Lavelle chases after him. Mesa trying to apply some pressure there. Anderson then sends it forward. Anderson sends it across into the Vegas zone. And that comes back over. Anderson has it. Anderson gets it forward over to Mesa. Now Tate Lavelle got a stick in there. Anderson again with it. Anderson just dumps it in, tried to dump it into the corner. Faith is going to try to get it out. They get behind Epperson. And Anderson has a good angle. That goes high above the net. Mikado Welsh gets it out. Macho gets it forward to Mesa. Mesa's shot goes high. Sends it back behind the net towards Mesa. Mesa has it. Still battling there. Mesa still has it. Sends it over towards Futrell. Futrell, great move there by Futrell. Futrell passes over to Anderson. Anderson sends it back behind the net towards Mesa. Mesa sends it behind over to Smith. Smith tried to get it. Yeah, he tried to send that all the way through the net. All right. Epperson gets it over to Mesa. And Faith is going to, good back check there by Epperson. Anderson there, good defense. Anderson getting into it with one of the Faith players. And Sully kept us cool very well, though. 7:08 left in the second. 4-0 in favor of the Ice Warriors. Sully Anderson's going to go to the box. All right, on the ice is going to be Trevor Gall, TJ Hammond, Tate Lavelle, and Calvin Christensen for the penalty kill. Good effort there by Vegas. Gall has it, sends it back around the corner. Thank you. Which one? Chris. Puck goes all the way to the right, and that's going to be icing. Thank you. Yes, I'm waitering. I'm waitering, commentating, and having a beer. 6:50 left here in the second period with 1:43 left on the penalty kill. Sticking with Christensen, goes over to Trevor Gall. Gall sends it around the corner towards Hammond. Still tied up into the corner. They try to center it. Good job there by Christensen to prevent the cross-ice pass. Goes back to the defenseman. Good stop there by Lavelle. That's going to hurt in the morning, though. Huge hit by Christensen. They're going to call a penalty on Christensen. The hit was clean. Was it? All right, I didn't see. All right, this is where the Ice Warriors need to tune up. Yeah. All right, so this is not good for the Ice Warriors. It is a 5-on-3 for 1 minute, 11 seconds. And obviously, looks like Faith is going to stack the line. Goes into the corner, goes behind the net. Spencer gets a stick in there. Robbins has it. Robbins is going to bring it out. Hopefully he slows it up. He takes the shot. They cover it up. 56 seconds left. Again, staying with Spencer, Robbins, and Nixon. Definitely not going to push Justin Robbins around as he's going to push his way through that crowd. Faith has it. They're going to bring that out. Bring it into the zone. Spencer with defense. Spencer gets a stick in there, deflects it off to the right. Robbins trying to get it out. That shot, Spencer gets a stick in there again. Spencer sends it high and out of the zone. The Faith player still not able to clear. 33 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Faith brings it in. Robbins looking for that hit. Robbins is going to have it in the corner. Robbins tried to clear it. Sullick is going to take the shot right into the breadbasket of Jackson Burgess. 16 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Then after that, it's going to be another 50 seconds of the 5-on-4 if we can kill it. Vegas or Ice Warriors are sticking with Spencer and Robbins. Robbins tries to get it out, goes to the defenseman cross ice. And another save by Jackson Burgess. 3 seconds left. Goes behind the net. Robbins is going to get there. Trying to get there. We have 4 players on the ice now. That goes to the left of the net. It is 5-on-4 now. Goes over towards, I think that's Anderson. That's another save by Jackson. Mesa sends it over to Anderson. Anderson tried to clear it. Gets it behind the net. Dominic Mesa, some miscommunication between Spencer and Mesa. That goes back to their defenseman, left of the net. Goes into the corner. And that goes across the ice. Anderson is trying to get there. Anderson is able to clear it. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 2 seconds left. And your Ice Warriors have killed the 5-on-3 and the 5-on-4. Wow. 4 minutes, 14 seconds left in the second period. Still 4-0 in favor of the Ice Warriors. Great effort by that line. Anderson, Sully's staying out there? Yeah, Mikado, Welsh, Christensen, Lavelle, Epperson, and Anderson on the ice for Vegas, or for Ice Warriors. Goes back to Anderson. Anderson's shot, it's deflected, goes into the corner towards Lavelle. Christensen's going to go after it. Christensen gets there. Goes over to Lavelle. Lavelle, another opportunity in front. And Anderson's going to try to keep it in. He did keep it in, took a bad bounce. They're going to have a 2-on-1. And that's going to be a goal for Faith. Off the bad bounce. So it's 4-1 in favor of Las Vegas Ice Warriors with 3:41 left in the second.
To get that momentum back.
All right, coming out is going to be Gall, Lopez, Nixon, Everett, and Hammond. Okay, goes back over towards Hammond. Hammond sends it over to Lopez. Lopez is going to chip it into the corner. Goes back. Lopez with some pressure. Nixon keeps it in. Faith is going to cross in, bring it into the zone. Gall there trying to. Gall able to wrap it around the boards. That goes back out. Takes. Oh. All right, so that puck hit and deflected off one of our players' sticks and went into the net. Horrible shift of momentum here with 3:06 left. 4-2 in favor of the Ice Warriors. Coming out is going to be Robbins, Spencer, Smith, Mesa, and Futrell. All right, goes into the corner and goes over to Smith. Smith has it. Smith is looking. Smith tries to center it. Vegas is going to go on the power play, pulling the goalie. And, all right, not sure what the penalty was, but Faith is going to the box. .245 left in the second. Staying with Lopez, Nixon, Everett, Spencer, and Robbins. Everett behind the net. Everett sends it back to Spencer. Spencer sends it back over to Everett. Everett over to Lopez. Lopez tried to get it over to Nixon or Everett, and they're going to send that high. That's an icing. 1:38 left on the power play. All right, goes back behind in the corner. Faith is going to try to bring that out. Vegas able to keep it in. Robbins is going to step forward. He gets it, leaves it for Lopez. Goes back towards Everett. Everett crosses the red line, dumps it deep. Lopez is going to go after it into the corner. Everett goes after, applying a lot of pressure there. Nixon now with the puck. Nixon's going to send it over to Robbins. Robbins' shot goes high. Nixon has it, sends it back over to Robbins. Robbins sends it across over to Spencer. Spencer steps forward. His shot is blocked. He steps forward. Spencer with it. Spencer brings it deep behind the net. Spencer's looking for the pass. Tried to pass it over to Lopez. Gets it over to Nixon. And goes back over to Robbins. Robbins sends it over to Everett. Everett taps it over to Lopez. Lopez brings it in. Lopez just missed. Oh, Lopez wraps around, takes the shot. Loose puck. Goes back over to Robbins. Robbins fires high into the glass. Goes over to Everett. Back to Spencer. Spencer's shot is deflected. Goes back over to Robbins. Robbins sends it back behind the net to Lopez. Lopez still with it. He's looking. Lopez looking for Robbins. Has Robbins. And that was blocked. Goes over to Nixon. Nixon steps forward. Nixon's going to go in front of the net. Misses it. Steps forward to Anderson. Brings it in. Gets it over to Everett. Everett still battling for it. Gets it back the other way. Mikado Welsh is going to go after it. He's tying it up. Puck's in front of the net. Anderson trying to keep it in. Good effort there by Lavelle coming from behind. And that will end the second period. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Huh. Thoughts here, Marissa?
Well, we let them come back and score 2 quick ones, so they're feeling pretty good right now. We need to stop their momentum and get it back in our favor. It was a good end to the second period. We kept it in our zone. We need to continue that.
Yeah, other than you figure that 2 minutes of play, we've been extremely strong the entire game. We had a 2-minute little lag, but I think, we've had some great effort there at the end. But we have to keep our foot on the gas.
Play hard.
All right. The Ice Warriors have finished their break. And this will be the last 14 minutes of game 2 coming up. Coming out is going to be Anderson and Epperson are your defensemen. Christensen, Lavelle, and Mikado Welsh. All right, Anderson gets a stick in there to stop that momentum. Goes back over to Anderson. Anderson drops it back to Lavelle. Lavelle, great effort there, but he gets it over to Mikado Welsh. Macho has it. Macho gets it over to Christensen. Loose puck. And they're going to ice that puck. It's going to go all the way back the other way for an icing. Yeah, I just stumbled because I lost my footing when I didn't realize how deep it was. I'll take something. What? Yeah, flatbread. The flatbread works. All right. And Faith is going to bring it in. Good back check. Outstanding back check by Lavelle. And a save by Jackson Burgess. Wow. You can see the conversation and the banter between Lavelle and Cooper Bolda. I believe that's Cooper Bolda with Faith. All these kids know each other. That's what's great about these cross-town games. Dominic Mesa is at center. Futrell, Gall, Hammond, and Ethan Smith. Puck goes, saved by Jackson. Hammond has it, sends it behind the net to Trevor Gall. Gall sends it forward, able to clear it. Futrell has a great angle on it. Futrell's going to get there. Futrell has it, gets it over to Mesa. Shot right in front of the net. Still loose puck. Goes over to still another loose puck. How? And it's finally in. Finally. Wow. Ice Warriors go up 5-2. I think you have to give the entire line an assist on that. Dominic Mesa is going to get credit with the goal. Or no, that might have been Ethan Smith. Yeah. The whole line should get credit for that. Calvin Christensen at center goes back over to Hammond. Hammond sends it over to Smith. Smith dumps it in the corner. He's going to chase after it. Huge hit by Smith. Faith trying to get it out, but, well, they do get it out. They get behind Gall. Gall's trying to get some back check and a stick in there. Good save by Jackson, and then Gall gets a stick in there to get it back out. And lost the puck there for a sec. That goes behind the net. Trevor Gall has it. Gall sends it forward, gets it to Smith. Smith is going to bring it across the red line. Smith dumps it. What a interference or a late hit. How they not call that? Goes back to Gall. Gall takes a shot. Goes left of the net. Goes over to Christensen. Christensen's going to step forward. Sends it high into the glass. Gall's going to chase after it. Gall has it. Gets it over to Hammond. Hammond takes his time. Gets it to Futrell. And that should be an icing. All right, 11:41 left here in the third period. Your Las Vegas Ice Warriors up 5-2 against Faith Lutheran. Nixon is at center. That shot goes high. Spencer's going to go after it in the corner. Spencer giving a body, but Faith has it. Spencer has it in the corner. Spencer's going to go behind the net. Spencer uses the boards, tries to get it to Everett. He does. And Robbins has it. Robbins brings it across center ice. Nixon, well, kind of just went slow motion there. Spencer tried to get it to Everett. And that's going to go back. It just went in slow motion the last 10 seconds. That cross ice pass over to Everett. And look, Everett's going to go after it. Spencer giving a body there in the side. And Ice Warriors able to clear it. Nixon with a lot of pressure. He's going after that puck. Spencer then gets a stick in there and breaks that up. Spencer gets a stick in there again, sends it back the other way. Everett and Faith going to bring it in. Spencer stopping that. And that shot is saved by just lost my train. Jackson Burgess. 10:04 left in the third. 5-2 in favor of the Ice Warriors. Sully Anderson and Epperson, along with Lavelle, Mesa, and Mikado Welsh. Mikado Welsh with the puck. Macho lost it, goes back. They're going to send it back the other way. That should be icing. Mikado Welch has it, tried to center it. Nobody was there for it. Faith has it. They're going to bring it out. And big collision there. No penalty. Anderson sends it over to Lavelle. Doors open. Wow. So Lavelle pushed him into the boards and the door went wide open. And then a late shove from Faith, shoving Lavelle. That could have been dangerous with the door coming open. All right, Christensen is your center. Futrell, Smith, Epperson, and Anderson. Anderson with the puck. He sends it high. Gets it over to Smith. And Faith dumps it. Epperson gets there in the corner. Goes back to their defenseman. He takes a shot and a save by Jackson. Anderson has it. Sends it over to Futrell. Futrell tried to get it across. Smith now has it. Smith doesn't see it. It's right at his feet. Still tied up. Smith has it again. Goes back the other way. Epperson is just they're going to call a penalty. They're going to call a penalty on Epperson. And the hit was clean. All right. Levi Epperson's going to go to the box for 2 minutes on what was a clean hit. 5-2, still in favor of the Ice Warriors. This penalty kill, we're going to stay with Trevor Gall and Hammond, Lavelle, and Christensen. Goes back. Save by Jackson. Another save by Jackson. Goes behind the net. Goes back into the corner. Hammond's able to get it and then gets it over to Lavelle, who clears it. Big hit there by Lavelle. Lavelle wraps it around the corner. Christensen now ties up in the corner. Christensen, he's hit from behind. It's on under Christensen. Now Lavelle goes after it. Now Gall has it. Gall shot saved by the goalie. Lavelle now has it. This is a penalty kill, folks. Goes back to Gall. Gall shoots. 1:02 left in the penalty kill. Goes back over to Hammond. Hammond's going to take some time. Hammond steps forward and lets it go in the corner. He's going to chase after it. Hammond goes and gets that puck. Faith sends it forward, and that should be icing, and it is. 36 seconds left in the penalty kill, which looks more like a power play for the Ice Warriors. 7:27 left here in the third period. Your Ice Warriors still in control, 5-2 over the Faith Lutheran. Coming out is going to be Robbins and Spencer on defense, Nixon and Lopez. Goes back. Spencer gets a stick in there, sends it back the other way. Robbins now. Robbins brings it in. Robbins gets past one, gets past two, and a shot and a save. Wow. Again, as I say, 15 seconds left in the penalty kill. Goes back. Robbins steps forward. He goes after it into the corner. He still has it. 7 seconds. Penalty kill. They get that forward. Spencer has it. Well, and I don't know where that puck went. And that's going to go It stops. Everett's going to get there. Everett has it. Gets it over to, try to get it over to Lopez. Lopez has it in the corner. Puck is right loose. How'd that not go in? Nixon with the puck. Nixon's still moving the puck around. Loose puck. Still behind the net. They're trying to clear it. Spencer tried to keep it in, not able to. He's going to chase after it. And that's going to be icing. So we killed the penalty kill, which looked more like a power play for us.
That really was the best penalty kill I've seen them have.
That's the best penalty kill we've ever had. Yeah.
We need that aggression out of them more often on the penalty kill.
All right. 6 minutes, 16 seconds left in the third period. Going with Christensen at center, Futrell, Ethan Smith, Sully Anderson, and Levi Epperson. Goes over to Anderson. Anderson sends it forward. Futrell with the puck. Futrell gets it towards Christensen, and that's offsides on the Ice Warriors. 6:01 left. All right. Futrell battling there. Gets it over to Smiths. Or that was Christensen battling. Then Futrell chasing after it. Cross ice pass. They're going to bring that in. And that goes into the corner. Anderson's able to get it over to Futrell. Goes back to Anderson. Anderson just sends it high. It bounces center ice. Big hit there. All right. Ice Warriors need to realize there's 5 minutes, 29 seconds left in this game. Don't give them any opportunity to get back in this game. Even though I don't think the hit, I don't understand. I thought the hit was Christensen's going to go into the box.
They had the same hit on Ethan last year.
Right. All right, your penalty kill is going to be Dominic Mesa, Lavelle, Anderson, and Epperson. All right. Lavelle has it. Lavelle's going to bring it out across the red line. Lavelle takes a shot, pad save. And puck gets behind our defenseman. They're going to have a great opportunity. What are they calling? Offsides? All right. Great stick. Not sure who got the stick in there, but it was a great defensive play. 5:10 left in this third period. Your center's Dominic Mesa. Faith is going to take the shot. It bounces.
Back there, TJ.
Hammond gets there, sends it over to Gall. Goes back over to Mesa. Mesa's going to bring it out. He passes it over to Lavelle, who's knocked off the puck. 1:18 left in the penalty kill. Okay, we had a whistle. They're going to send Lavelle to the box.
They can send the other kid in the box, too, that held it.
No, they're not sending Lavelle to the box. Okay.
They're sending one of theirs to the box.
All right.
They blew the whistle. They blew the whistle because of the interference.
All right, so again, the refs do a lot of talking. Like, after, keep in mind, they waved off a goal that should have been a goal.
Yep. Waved it off because he blew his whistle.
Right. All right. All right. I don't know what the conversation was. Coach Kyle looks happy. All right. We are still on the power play, or penalty kill. I'm sorry. Looks like no one's going to go in the box. We still have Christensen in the box, though. All right. Christensen's able to get it out. This is going to be a 2-on-1. Great effort there by Jackson Burgess. Nixon with the puck. Nixon's going to bring it into the zone. He holds it smartly. Nixon's going to tie it up there. Yep. He realizes the score and the time. He's just going to keep it there behind the net. 44 seconds left in the penalty kill. They're going to tap that, but Trevor Gall is going to get there. Gall's going to take his time going behind the net. Sends it over to Lopez. Lopez tried to get it out, takes a bad bounce. And horrible pass by the Faith Lutheran Crusaders. Goes over to Hammond. Hammond's going to bring it across the red line. Hammond brings it into the zone. Can he get a second? Hammond brings it behind the net. Tried to center it. Nobody's there. 13 seconds left. And they're going to have a shot. But Jackson Burgess says, no, that's not going to happen. 5 seconds left in the penalty kill. 3:34 in the third period of game number 2.
Backhand right there was hard. I wish there was somebody there.
All right, goes into the corner. Dominic Mesa sends it high. On the ice now for Vegas is going to be Ethan Smith, Zach Futrell, Dominic Mesa, Justin Robbins, and Tyler Spencer. Robbins has it. Robbins is just going to bring it out himself, and he's going to dump it against the wall. Ice Warriors at full strength. Dominic Mesa tried to keep it in. Spencer with the puck. Spencer's going to dump it in the corner. He's going to offsides. He tried to wait. 3:07 left in the third. 5-on-5 hockey.
Back to full strength. Killed off a lot of penalties.
Futrell had it. Now Robbins has it. Robbins is going to have. Well, now it goes back. Spencer's going to get there. Spencer's going to bring it behind the net, eat up a little bit of time. Passes it forward. Gets it over to Robbins.
Go, Justin.
Robbins just sends it across the red line. 2:41 left in the game. Goes over to Robbins. Robbins to Futrell. Futrell's going to bring it in. He dumps it into the corner. Vegas is trying to eat up as much time as possible here. Lost the puck. Went into the net. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Your Ice Warriors have played an exceptional game so far. Puck's at Everett's feet. Goes back towards Spencer. Spencer steps forward and dumps it in. Faith is going to try to bring it out, but Nixon there gets a stick in there. Everett now has it. Everett with the pass over to Lopez. Lopez back to Everett. Goes back. That's going to be an icing. 1:56 left in the game. So 1:54 left, 5-2 in favor of the Ice Wars. Have I mentioned the score? It's 5-2 in favor of the Ice Warriors. Nixon with the puck. Nixon goes behind the net. Nixon's going to hold the puck. Takes a shot. It's deflected. Epperson and Anderson are your defensemen. Goes back over to Anderson. Anderson's going to step forward, and he's going to dump it into the corner with 1:36 left. Puck goes back to Anderson. Anderson sends it right back behind the net. Goes back over to Anderson again. Anderson just takes his time, gets it over to Epperson. Uh-oh. Epperson's going to go behind the net. Takes a bad bounce. That's okay. Nixon's there to grab it. Nixon just brings it into the zone. Sits their feet. 1 minute left. It's at Epperson's feet. Epperson sends it over to Anderson, who sends it to the red line. Everett battling for it right here in front of me. Faith has the puck. Faith is going to dump it into the corner. And we got a penalty. So 34 seconds left in the game, in which the Ice Warriors are manhandling the Faith Lutheran Crusaders.
At this point, they're like, fucking, we're going to lose. Let's try to hurt them.
Luke Monroe is going to the box for the rest of the game.
And we just need to score one just to fucking. Oh no.
All right, 34 seconds left. We're going to be on the power play. Hammond and Gall. And they're just going to ice it. 29 seconds left.
TJ!
Knock it off!
And Mesa with it. Loose puck. Battling there in front of the net. A little bit of pushing and shoving. We're going to have a fight. Faith is going to be... Keep your cool, fellas. You don't want ejections. Got games to play tomorrow. 22 seconds left in the game. And like I said, Faith Lutheran just got manhandled by your Las Vegas Ice Warriors. Sorry. Faith Lutheran has it behind, sends it around the corner. Macho trying to keep it in. It's at Macho's feet. Hammond steps forward. Hammond steps forward. The shot is blocked. Mikado Welsh with it. And your Ice Warriors absolutely humiliate and destroy the Faith Lutheran Crusaders 5-2 in a very strong statement here at City National Arena. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I have to sign off and go, but we will see you tomorrow. We got games tomorrow as well. Hope you enjoyed it.